goodness, you guys are here. Well, hey, folks. Well, I got me a brand new, new to me, guitar, and I am really excited about it. And I made a new friend, Mark. Well, we sat down and, we talked about anxiety and depression, how music is the greatest gift you can give yourself. So check out this episode, and welcome to Season 3, Your Story Matters. Is your health thriving, or is it merely surviving? Welcome to Thriving with Chiropractic, where we unpack conditions and lifestyle challenges in order for you to be the best version of health you can possibly be. I'm your host, Dr. Mosier, and my beautiful co-host is my wife, Ellen. Join us on this journey to thrive. Hey folks, Dr. Mosier here, and I am with Mark. I am here at Maxwell House of Music, and I just bought myself a guitar that I am so excited about. It's a little over the budget, and I might get in trouble when I get home.
Oh, your wife's awesome. You'll be fine.
But it sounds amazing. And so I actually traded in some guitars, got a new one. I'm really excited. They always say that music is the best gift you ever give yourself.
Yeah,
right.
I'll go with that. I mean, you think about, I was young, I played basketball, right? People play football, they play all these sports and everything. Usually it's your senior year, it's over with. Or maybe 4 years even after that, it's over with.
Yeah.
When you play music, you'll play it the rest of your life. You will literally be 90 years old playing that guitar, right? And then I'm going to ask for some more money after that. But I'm just saying,
you got to get more gear.
Right.
There's a process here.
No, but I'm just saying, music it's a lifetime thing. It's a journey that's fantastic, and we all, of course, love it. And of course, we work at a music store, and we're way into music. But just like you, who says, man, that's just my piece. It's my thing. It's where you go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing.
Absolutely. Because at the end of the day, it's busy. I got 2 young boys. I got one on the way.
Wow.
So it's quite busy, but it's just a sense of peace. Just like, man, this sounds really good.
It is.
Have you, I'm curious, because you've been in the music industry for a while, anxiety, depression, have you seen folks come in that really struggled with those things?
Totally.
And they're...
Totally. And we see people who's antisocial. This is the one thing that changes everything. I have so many parents come to me and go, hey, my kid came here and started getting in the lessons, and now she's a different person, right? So yeah, I think I've a matter of fact, I had a lady who was she started lessons, and she was older than me, and I'm 56. So she started guitar lessons and literally came to me and said, this has changed my life. And I'm like, hey, how do you, I've got goosebumps.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you deal with that? It's magic, man. It's something, it touches the soul, and everybody should play music. I've said it since day one. Everybody should play music. And I don't care what it is. Sing a song, play a ukulele.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. It's just once you start. I mean, my wife finally started to play an instrument this year. And you should see the joy in her as she's playing this little, very easy to play instrument, but she loves it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, everybody should.
Yeah, and you mentioned kids and starting young, but that gives them that sense of achievement. You learn that lick, you learn that riff, you learn that chord, just piece by piece, it's like, oh, this transpires into life.
Yeah, it does. It does, because here's the thing. In life, there are brick walls. And as long as you try to keep going over them, around, and doing something, you're going to get on the other side, and then you're standing on the other side of that brick wall looking back going, I did it.
Yeah.
That is how guitar playing is too, or was for me personally, because I remember I would, was trying to do something or get to another level, and then all of a sudden I was there, and that was all behind me. Yeah, that brick wall had faded to nothing. So that's how I feel about it. So yeah, it's and again, in your life, adversity, you're going to come up against it, and as long as you keep trying and trying, you eventually get through it. So,
absolutely. Well, I told you that I sing like a dying walrus, and you said that's a limiting belief, and I think so many of us have limiting beliefs in not just guitar playing or singing or whatever, but
life in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've studied limiting beliefs, and if you haven't, look them up.
Yeah.
And you'll figure out that there are things that you believe about yourself, and it's usually because somebody said it to you when you were young, and you don't even remember that it happened, right? But somebody put a limiting belief on you, or you did it to yourself because
Yeah.
you said, I'm not good enough, or I can't do this, or whatever it be.
Yeah.
And so you stop it. There's literally a story talking about limiting beliefs where a mom had yelled at her daughter who was singing and had said something a little bit, not nice to her daughter about her singing. And so the girl stopped singing. Well, later in life, she started to sing again and became one of the biggest singers there is, right?
Nice.
So the idea is that knowing those kind of things where you go, man, you're the only one keeping you from doing something, right? I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. If you believe you can, you can.
Yes.
And so, if you think it's possible to do or it's impossible to do, you're right.
Yeah.
Right? If you
is
think
so
it's
true.
possible or you think it's impossible, you're right. And I think that's where, you know what I'm saying? This is what music to me is. It's like anybody can do this.
Yeah.
Anybody can. So if you think you can't, you think you can't sing. And here's the thing. I'm not going to say that some people do not struggle
Yeah.
to be able to sing. I'm not saying that. I'm saying most people can and they think they can't.
Right.
So,
That's
I'm
true.
challenging you.
You
I am
heard it.
challenged. I'm
Great.
challenging you to just learn a song and then learn the words.
Mhm.
Don't do it around anybody so that you don't have to hear them dig on you. And then one day come in and say, I'm going to sing a song for you, Mark, and then I'll be real honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
So, but yeah, when it's hard, especially when you want to say, hey, honey, listen to this.
Yeah.
And she goes, you know what I'm saying? Because she loves you
Of
and
course.
whatever. So you don't want that to happen. So
course.
just, again, I live by 4 things that I think are important. One, there's a book called The 4 Agreements. I think it's fantastic. Be impeccable with your word, right? And the words that we say to each other either build each other up or we tear each other down,
Yes.
right? So that's huge, number 1. 2, don't take anything personal. Somebody says to me, oh man, you ought to stop singing. You're not very good at this.
Right.
I shouldn't take it personally. Usually it has something to do with them more than it does me, right? When they're saying something like that. So my 3rd thing is don't assume. So I'm not going to assume that you can't sing. I'm going to believe you can. And I want you to do the same thing. You assume right now that you can't.
Right.
Don't. And then the last one is always do your very best, right? So I love that book because those 4 very simple agreements, if you could, it's so simple to understand, but it will take a lifetime to live out those 4 agreements with yourself, right? So you're going to sing.
Okay.
Now, it may sound like you're a dying walrus.
It might.
I'm not going to say that there's going to be some magical, oh my gosh, you're Michael Bublé or something, right?
I might shift careers from chiropractic over
To
to. I'm
me-
going to be on your band. Right?
If you could be in my band, I would love it. Listen, and anytime you want to come play with us, seriously, you learn a song, you can get up on stage with us.
Oh my.
Now, wait, where's your office?
In Salem.
Okay, you're in Salem. I don't know that we're playing in Salem anytime soon, but we are playing in Pekin. July 2nd, I believe it's a Saturday night of next year. It's a
Okay.
Saturday night. So I'm gonna challenge you to learn to play one song on guitar
Okay.
that is off of our set list. So I sing with a band called the Crashers.
Okay.
You learn one song, know it all the way through, and then I'm gonna have you come up on stage and play with the Crashers.
Oh.
You can do this,
Oh.
but don't tell your wife.
Oh yeah.
Because
yeah.
I just want you to walk up out of the crowd like you just own the place and grab the guitar and put it on, and she'll be going, what is happening right now?
That sounds
Anyway,
awesome.
It does sound fun.
Well, thank you for joining me on the show.
yeah, man.
I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
this is a great guy. You guys, I'm sure you already know that.
Absolutely. And I got a great guitar now.
Now you do.
Yes.
Yeah, unbelievable.
And thank you guys for joining on Thriving with Chiropractic.
Thriving.
Thank you for joining. We truly hope Thriving with Chiropractic is making a positive impact on your health and wellness. Please comment and share this episode. We would love to hear from you. And as always,